Alright, in this demo, I'm going to show how we going to add a TAF service, on the client side, so that on the server side, so that the client, will be able to complete so-called TAF, transparent application failover. So the system I have two node RAC. The node name is server name RAC1 and RAC2, and there I have let's see. Right now I'm on the let's see, just do a host name. So I'm on the host RAC1, and the instance name is ORCL1. So, and the database name is ORCL. So, and there's another box, so it's similar. It's host name is RAC2, and the instance name is it's ORCL2. All right. So basically, in order to show this, first I will establish the connection from a client side to the server. So I'm going to use my SQL Plus from my Windows like box. So basically, what I'm going to do is so you can use TNS definition. So I do have a TNS defined. It's called ORCL. So this is my TNS definition. It's basically the scan name is RAC scan, port number 1521, and the server name is ORCL. So typically, let's see if we do a SQL Plus system and the password. So I just use the default traditional password as ORCL. So you basically you connect it. Okay, here is some information. To connect, show me where I connected. Okay, I connected the second instance. You can also do like use just directly. If you don't want to use TNS, you can just use like the scan name, port number. So my port is 1521. So I just let's see, 1521. You can if it's default, so you can just not specify. Then the service name, you can do this way as well. Okay, so basically, let's see. I just make it simple. I'm gonna connect to ORCL, and then I'm going to run a query. So this is the query. I'm just made it up. So basically, I do a count star DB objects and join with DB segments. So this is about few 10 seconds. So basically, so the it's long enough so I can complete the experiment. So all right, so I'm going to run this query. So this query, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to simulate a instance down situation. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let me go to the, it's too fast. But anyway, so 16 seconds. So let me go to here. So I'm going to do a stop one of the node, okay? Stop instance. So should be some, let me see, instance. Okay, all right. So I'm going to stop this instance. I think I'm going to stop the second instance, right? So let's try again. So let's do this. So in this way, I keep my window. It's there. So I'm going to like do this. My Unix window is on this side, DOS window on another side. So let me exit. Okay, let me retry. So I'm going to connect to the cluster. So now this time the cluster is connected to RAC 1. So I mean that is assigned by the server. So basically, so I'm going to do this. So now I'm going to simulate. So I'm gonna stop one of this instance. Go. You see? So then the user is going to experience a error message, get an error message because that instance is shut down. So the query is going to be exit. All right. So okay. Now let me just restart it back. So what a TAF means is TAF. Basically, it's if we created a service on the server side, if like one of the instance is not available, and the user query will not be disconnected. The user session not be disconnected, and also it is the cluster is going to let other nodes to take care of it. Okay, so all right, so let me just exit this session. So I go back to this window. So basically, to create a service, TAF service, basically you use the SRV-CTL. So basically, let's do a help. Okay. SRV-CTL add service -h. So you will see. So in order to add a service, so basically you specify your database name, also the service name, also the node list, like in our case RAC 1, RAC 2, look at here, see, -d, it is the unique name of the database, -s, the service name you want to give, -r, it is the separate list of preferred instance. So we basically will create a very simple one. So we are only interested in one we are at this moment it's just for demo purpose. And -P on this called the TAF policy. I mean, if you work on previously working on the TAF for like non-clustered, you create the service in the database. It's a very similar thing, But anyway, so let's go over with the example first. So another flag we're going to use is the failover type -e. So this is 3. So we basically choose this one, that is the select statement. They will not create terminate the user's select statement. All right, so now I'm going to just add a service. I think let's just add a service. So I already have in the history. So this is my command. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to srvctl add service minus d, that is the database name, minus s, so the instance name, the service name, I'm going to call orcl underscore prime, because the reason calling this means we are connecting the database on the primary row. So in the data guard, so that is there's a primary and a standby. So when we do the switch over or failover, then the row is changing. So that is the standby is assumed the primary row. So that's why I just call this as ORCL, and the service is the primary row part. And minus R or ORCL1, ORCL2, and the capital P is the basic TAF service policy, and minus E we are for the failover for the select statement. So then let's see, let's return. So I'm gonna add this service. Okay. Let me go to another screen. So this is basically, you will see once. I should have something previously, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So if we do this is one I log on as to the CR, the grid user. So basically grid environment. Once we create, we will see this is the service name. You see, orcm_prime.svc, that is the service name. And now we are going to start it up. You have service, you will start it up. Okay, I'm gonna start it up. So the start up command is service srvctl start service minus d database name minus s service name. Alright, so okay, started. Let me go back to another window. So let me see what is the status right now. Okay, now it is online. So the online active on both of the servers. So the service has started. Alright, let's do the same experiment. But now this time, instead of connect to the ORCL service, I'm going to connect to the ORCL prime service. Okay, I connected, you see. But this time, my connection is connected to the second host, okay? And the database is primary. So I'm gonna run the same command, okay? So you see, I'm going to run the same command. So now I'm go back to my original window. I'm going to stop the instance because now the connect session is on already. Oh, oops. Let's try again. Okay. So I'm going to stop this section and see what's going to happen. I think the reason is we take time because of the cluster is try to see, okay, there's an active session, I'm going to stop. So the cluster is going to see, I'm going to let the other nodes to handle this. So that is why it's take time, take a while. So but in reality, in the real world, it's going to be the similar thing. If one instance was crash or something, so other instance is going to take it. Let's just wait a little bit to see how this is going to. All right, you see, the instance is stopped. So on this side, our session is still running. So, and let's take a look at the. Okay, it's finished. All right. So now we, if you do a select statement, okay. If you do a host name, instance name, from $v instance. So you will find now our connection session, Oracle already switched your connection session from the second to the first one, I think. Yeah, right. You see, when we connect with our DB2. So in this way, actually the end user didn't realize, they get connected. All right. So this is basically a demo for TAF on the server side, and that is in Oracle 11G and up, it's much easier. Well, with the introduction of the scan, because in this way you don't have to be make very complicated TNS engine. So on the server side, Oracle will do for you. That is the one feature. It's it's very nice from Oracle. All right, that's for this demo. Hopefully, it can be useful to understand the Oracle technology.